What it do, fellas? So this video is about why she has options, why women have options. So yes, a woman out there is gonna have options. If it's not gonna be you at this current moment, it's gonna be another dude. And it's not funny because you guys should be cutting her off. You guys should be doing no contact. You guys should not be about her no more. So I have to laugh afterwards because some of y'all are tolerating this type of behavior. Some of y'all are allowing her to actually go ahead and, you know what, give me all this of, I'll have you when I want you. And then you guys, this is what I have to say before I really get to the ranting in a second. But some of y'all are over here saying it's fine on her terms. And so when she's ready to have you as an option, instead, y'all are acting like, oh, well, I'm okay if she wants to be friends. I'm okay if she wants to have a little entanglement. And y'all are actually butthurt. Some of y'all are really crying inside like, dang, well, I miss her. And if y'all want to talk about missing her or anything that's going on in your life, consultations are available. Y'all could go ahead and book down below after this video. It starts at 15 minutes and it goes all the way to 1 hour. However long y'all want to talk, go ahead and check out my website down below. And so before I really get to the ranting, a lot of this stuff is going to have to do with hypergamy, females trying to play it safe, females wanting, of course, back to hypergamy, dating the next guy that's the best guy. So the next guy that's going to be the next runner-up, the next rich guy. So hypergamy, next guy that is gonna be the one she ends up dating up will be the next guy next. And I know that was really a tongue twister, or not a tongue twister, really might have got some of you guys confused, but and saying how hypergamy is about money and status when women like to date up, and obviously that guy has to have money and status above her. So when it's the next guy, unfortunately for a lot of women, there's guys on the side and then there's future guys coming. So when I say the next guy up, that is the next guy that's making moves in his life, that is the boss, that's elevating, that's status is moving to with his money, his check. He's not stopping himself. That guy, oh yeah, she's looking around the corner. And unfortunately, it doesn't stop there. And I'll add this before I tell you guys really what this is going to revolve around. There's just so much we could talk about, so I want y'all to clearly understand. I'll tell you guys this also. When you are the next guy up, unfortunately, it doesn't stop there for a lot of women because next guy up also means in 2 years, you know, she could still get the next guy up and she doesn't want to deal with you no more. That next guy up is right there. Okay, and then also it could mean that, you know what, some women forever are for the streets so much, for the block, for the trenches, for the hood so badly that forever there will be a next guy up. As in she'll never ever be satisfied. That money got to keep going up. She's going to get bored way quicker. And, you know, a lot of females in the modern day get bored extremely fast. But she's going to get bored even quicker than the average female in the modern day. So that's really bad. But I mean, that's how it is for some females that y'all are trying to save. All right. So if I told you already to give this video a big thumbs up and you didn't, you should do that right now. But hey, fellas, y'all know, give this video a big thumbs up for real. And I just have to mention this. Some of y'all fellas really got to start getting that. Options is the same thing you can be doing. If you don't want options, let's say you want to be more serious, you could be doing that. Control is in your hands. All right. So really, I want to say this discussion, this is revolving around back to hypergamy, but basically how women love to actually play it safe all the time. Now, in the future, maybe I'll kind of branch off. There's just so much little things we could talk about. But just for you guys to get this concept and not get confused why she has another guy, why there's these guys, let's talk about her playing safe. So her playing safe, this is about her trying to make sure that if you are not the guy for her, or let's say this, if she doesn't want you, right, in this moment, there's going to be another dude. And then also the way y'all got to view it is that not just in her mind, but due to validation, day-to-day, DMs, going to the grocery store, guys running to talk to her, approaching, can I get your number? You got a man. All that sums up why when women go day-to-day, options is okay to have. So it's really what women are saying is that if you can't do it right now, I'm allowed, or let's just say I will. Some females know better or they don't care about the rules, but some people will be like, well, I will go and replace you. I will run to the other dude. Now, I'm not even going to jump on how you guys are getting disrespected like that. Like, y'all will have her leave. Y'all will have her talking about a next dude. And she's over here talking about this dude like that's her man. Now, I'm not going to get into it in this video. I really want to stay on topic, but I want y'all to get that that's how far it gets with her options, knowing that you're one of her options. So due to the respect you could say for yourself, or due to how much you're willing to stay around, and back to how she has options, when she's ready to pull you back to y'all, oh no, it's going to take a lot more for Shyla to go ahead and make you say, forever, I'm done and I don't want no more. Fellas, you got to understand that it starts in your mind to believe that she is not for you, but better yet, you are the best version and you bring the value. If y'all don't understand that, go ahead and purchase your audio affirmation book. It's really not a book, but it comes in like audio format. And y'all, affirmations is words, right? So sometimes y'all could read it, sometimes you repeat it, sometimes some fellas wake up in the morning and remind themselves of who they are, what they want to be. But this audio is sound. You play it while you're about to fall asleep, and it puts you in a relaxing headspace. But the best part about it is that it changes your mindset. You want to believe that you could be this guy? You can. Start with the audio and you'll get your mind set, and then watch everything in real life start transforming for yourself. Understand, if you can take control and bring that power back in here, it will manifest in real life. All right, fellas? So make sure you do get the audio, but let's talk about how mentally a lot of y'all are doubting yourselves. As in, if she's telling you, I don't really know if I want this, and then some females are trifling to the point where they'll talk about other dudes right in front of you. If she's mentioning other dudes and y'all are over here saying, well, you know what, maybe she has a reason to do this. Heck no, you're an option, and you're the reason why she still chooses you as a side piece, as a guy that's there, as the third, if that's good for you, but the third option. And yet, y'all will complain. Y'all will say, well, hey, I'm just part of her options, but I'm the number one guy and all. And you know what, even if she wants to move on, it's okay. I'll still, and y'all are okay with, I'll still be the one guy later on if she gets it right. Y'all, you get that? If she wants to have options, that's her saying, I want to be with other guys. I want to deal with whoever when I want to. So where does, do you guys, let me ask you guys this. Where do you guys hear from options, or when a woman, by her actions, where do you guys get the sign or proof that I'm the only guy for her and she only wants me? Y'all will have women, and once again, I'm not going to get to the disrespecting, but y'all will have women flat out walk past you and be like, oh, I like you. Then see the next dude, oh, I like you too. And then she'll now decide, rotation time, weekend is coming. Who am I seeing on Sunday? Friday night, I'm out. Saturday night is for my last guy on my option. And that guy is number 4, because that guy, you know what? He does have a car. And I'm not gonna go back to that, what I was just getting with, you know, her options, but I want to get onto this. This is more important right now. This guy has a car, right? This is how you understand options even better, how women choose where your place will be in her life. This guy has a car, right? And this is the guy that she has to see on Saturday, right? You might be a Sunday guy this week. You might be, hey, a Wednesday guy if she's trying to have brunch and she can't do it with her girl and she's off. You get me? But back to, you have a car, or that guy has a car, right? And then he has a little bit more to offer. So you go to the gym maybe twice a week, whatever. You look good. But we got to talk about the other dude that gets the most, the number 1 on her list. So options. And options doesn't also mean that it's always hypergamy. Like, she's only strictly picking the guy that she has to date up. Sometimes option is down to looks. Sometimes option is down to, you can actually help her feel better. Legit. And it's not just, you know, y'all gotta be active and all these things. It's not just, she needs you to just be there. Sometimes it's something else you bring that another fella can't bring. So back to options, when she has this option with a guy that gets to pick, gets on her list as the third person or close to the first, let's say, he has to have a car. So now I'm talking about bare minimums. He has to, go to the gym here and there, look good. And so then when we talk about the guy that stays at the top of our options, above of every guy, the number 1 roster, is that you? If we talk about him, every time, because he got the car, he got the money, and he keeps doing better and better, he stays at the top of our list, and I can't get enough of him. Now, let's just talk a little bit about attachment. I have to save that for a whole nother video. Y'all know I like to talk. But you see, options now, back to options, we got to get this. You go ahead and you want to take her serious, right? Nope. You got to bring more to the table. Once you start bringing more to the table, and this is what I talked about before when she views you differently, once you start bringing more to the table, she has to change her whole view of you. Her mindset has to be differently of who she thinks you are. right? So you got to be and who she thinks you are before, right? You change. You're grown now. You act grown, at least accordingly. You're high value. So you can't get to that top of the list or even get close to that other guy because he's been maintaining his value. He's been coming up with the cash. He's been delivering every single time. Now, the other part, and this is what I was saying, we all have to talk about in another video. The other part, though, the point is right now is that she starts getting attached to an option? What? And this is me saying that alpha dude, that sigma dude, that A, she done turned down every single guy. She didn't want that guy, but that guy, and there will be a guy out there, trust me, just believe me. That guy, oh, she can't put him in place. She can't be the man in the relationship. Or, you know what, maybe she has a nurturing, loving side. She just doesn't want to be the man in the relationship, but she has an attitude. Or she's ready to leave quick. So with this guy, though, that type of act, you better get rid of it if you're trying to stay around with a high-value man like me. So I'm trying to say, yeah, that guy has money, status, and he maintains everything, but he also has Brittany, Nicole, Janice, Jalissa, Shaylee. Yeah, Shaylee is whipped on that guy. But Shaylee, guess what? Shaylee is number 4. She's 4 on his list. So back to the girl you want that has him as a number 1 on her roster. Back to her. She's trying to have him keep her at the top and only be the one. So yeah, females will have options. But there's a guy out there that she's trying to be the number 1 option. Y'all don't get that. She's a great side piece. She's a great side thing, you know. He calls her up when he needs her. Or, you know what, she's actually good. She's getting better. Her attitude is getting a little bit better. You know, he can put up with her a little bit more. So back to this high value guy, which could be you, right? Make sure you get your audio affirmation after this video, or we could talk, like I said, consultations. And Patreon. Do not forget Patreon. I almost forgot Patreon. Don't forget Patreon, because there's videos out there you'll never see on here. But you being this high value guy, you have an option and you now get to have options. I'm sorry, before when you were a bum or you weren't bringing what women want in the modern day, you weren't able to have options. Y'all got to get that. It's not necessarily like you're entitled to it like women. I'm sorry, but women are privileged. So for them, options is off the bat going to come much easier. We know how it goes. Women can change this. Aesthetics look good, waist smart. Ooh, yeah, all that. But let me backtrack to you when you now, as you build yourself, bring value, get on your purpose, gym, get to the lifting, all that stuff. When you do all that, your options are now there. So when you're at the top of the game and now you have a woman that you don't know if you should take so serious, but she wants you to take serious and she says she's about you. Or let's just say this, you know, she's not really that valuable, but she acts like she's so valuable. That's a whole nother story too. Some females really think that their value is enough for them to have options. Some females will treat these guys. That's why I be saying y'all got to put them in their place, or y'all got to humble them down because they don't get it. They don't get it. You can make them get it. But, you know, she believes that, man, I'll walk right by and do whatever I want for her, however long. And then there's the guy that will be like, you tried it. And I put a stop to it. Didn't even mean to, but he does it. Back to that alpha guy. So back to her trying to be the number 1 on his list. Unfortunately, this guy doesn't view her the way the way you view her. So in other words, you're the one that's obsessed with her, trying to be at the top of her list, but she's trying to be she's obsessed with him, trying to be on top of his list. And then what happens with him is that, you know what? She's so attached. So we are asking for more. And let's just, so I can stay on track, emotional stability. This guy doesn't show his feelings. He's very much nonchalant. So for her, she can't get a single, I'm sorry. Or she can't get a single, all right, like I'm listening, or I'm here, or I feel you. She can't even get that out of him. She gets I'm tired, man. And you know, my thing fell. But, you know, back to you. You could be this guy if you're that valuable. You bring your options the same way she does. Back to you. You could be that guy. You say, I don't got time. You know, I work 24/7. I work 45 plus. I be working 55 to 60. Yeah, I know y'all be putting in work. And man, if you're really about your bread, you're putting in work. So for you, you're talking about, I work this much. I don't got time. Once again, also, when she knows a little bit about you or still knows something, Y'all gotta get that she knows. There's no, I need to add more information. So if you got work, it'll be, I got business to handle. You don't got time to hear the BS. So back to being high value, you get that option of choosing her when you want to hear her. You get that option of, well, you know what? I hear you. I want to hear you now because, man, my first pick, yep. And you guys can be switching your options, your roster the same way she does. But my first pick, the one girl, that high value guy, that high value woman that she has, that high value guy for her, for him, that one girl, maybe he's not feeling right now that much. Or you know what? Maybe that one girl has a new man. So what happens is the girl you're obsessed with, now we're reversing. Oh, that valuable guy has to go to her now. So she could still be the third on his list, be the fourth. She could even be the second. That other girl could be the number one, but he might not want to deal with her right now. Or if he was really done with that other girl, right? The same way she has options, you have options. If he was really done with that other girl, and you know, maybe in the future I'll try to say names so it's easier to follow, right? But once again, with that other girl, he might just put her to the side. But you know what? Because it was a really bad way of them speaking last time, right? Let's say he got into an argument with that other girl. That is one of his options, right? Maybe, you know, when they are serious, he has no other options. That's just one thing out there. But he decided to put her down. As in, she's not at the top of the roster. She has to earn her place back up. Same way, you know, if you start spending more money on her, doing more things for her, or if you start being more valuable to her, what happens is you'll go back up on her list. Or if you know how to take away your emotions, but know how to be alpha and all these other things that you're supposed to do, then yes, you'll go back on her list. And basically, and I'll go back to this guy in a second, but so you can feel what I'm saying. Basically, you're working your way, back up. But this is how it works where, okay, you know what? If she starts chasing, that's because your emotions are not there. You know how to do no contact, all that stuff. She starts chasing to try to get you back in her life. And bottom line is, if you correctly do all the stuff that you're supposed to do, right? As I always say, you'll get to the top of her list, and it was all from her chasing, but you're back on her list, right? Well, you never really left. You have to treat it like that as well. Like, you know, she's still deciding when she wants you. Sometimes you'll think that she forgot about you. No. So, you know, she chased you, and yes, you became number one, but y'all could slip up really quickly and become number two, become number 3, 4, anything besides the first, the main priority, because you guys decided to now be emotionally available. Why? Why are you opening up? Why are you letting your guard down when all she did was come and throw the cheeks up and down? You know, that's all she did. And that's why women know how powerful it could get. That's how women know that, oh, this is what I gotta do. I just gotta put it down. Okay, I will get the job done. Some females out here, this is so easy for them. It's like, okay, well, you know what? I want you now. You got money, right? That's the only way sometimes you can only stay on her list too, right? And I'll say this before I go back to the other dude, I'll say this before I go back to the high value guy. My bad. I just want to add to say this for her, and we'll do our part 2, comment part 2, whatever. But I want to add this. She's weighing her options so well, but if she can't get you, the guy that she wants based on his value and because she wants to date up and based on hypergamy and based on emotional by nature, so she's tired of you and getting bored, all that stuff. If she can't get that guy, she has to chase for him. She knows that's the only way with other guys that are not about that. Know their value, bring value to the table, know how to work with women's games. So it's like, y'all got to get ahead of her almost, with knowing that you have to have your options. Go out, live life like she's doing. And I really want to get to what I want y'all to be doing. Also about purpose, your schedule, having a routine, how early you're waking up. I really do want to do that. We'll do that maybe in a whole different sit down video, because I could tell you like 5 things a lot of y'all fellas are probably still doing that women are looking at you and saying, if he really started doing this, he would look really much better. And not only sometimes will you guys not only look better, your emotions get stronger. So that's just one little topic for another video, but I can now finish and wrap up with how you, being that high value guy, if you are that guy, that's you right now. If you're not there right now, you could get there. Get your audio affirmation, get it going down below. Fellas, you'll see transformations over time. That's the best part, because progress is key. And then you gotta be tracking. So you'll see your mind really happy, feeling like you're that guy. And the best feeling is that you are really that guy, but you just don't know it yet. right? So just let that confidence get you going, fellas. Go ahead and check out that link, okay? I got a little excited because I be on my affirmations and it really makes you feel away and it makes you really make things happen. But back to this guy, you being high value, right? You now with your options, if you want that one woman, that girl you love, you want your dream chick so bad, you now have that power. Hypergamy is the best thing for you guys if you make it. As in, if you know she likes to date up, then when she's over here only wanting you because she wants to date up, or, you know, if there's females out here trying to use you, if she's a gold digger, however, let's just say she's not the best for you, right? And it doesn't work out in your favor. You're the one that controls in that favor now. The guys that are honestly the Sims, we know this, they don't get that option. They have to be thirsty, go back to the same female every single time. So I really want to keep going, fellas, but y'all know, you know, we're doing our 20-minute videos now. Before it was 18, 19. We're moving up the ladder. I'm really feeling it. We could just keep talking. But like I told y'all, if y'all want to continue to talk, we could go ahead and do that with consultations. Go ahead and book it. Make sure if you still haven't given this video a big thumbs up, do that, fellas. And y'all will see me in my next video. Bye, guys.